And we now get you details on Nimisha Priya. The latest, of course, being how Iran has offered support on humanitarian grounds. In fact, to get you further details on the Nimisha Priya case, we are being joined by Mr. Samuel Jerome Bhaskaran. He is the power of attorney of Nimisha Priya's mother. Mr. Samuel, I'd request my team that I be able to see him on our screens. Mr. Samuel, I want to thank you for speaking to Republic. I firstly want to understand from you, sir, certainly comes in as a ray of hope that Iran has offered support on humanitarian grounds. What is the blood money that your side has offered in order to have Nimisha get away with the execution?
See, I'm not aware of the Iranian thing and all those things. Let me clearly give a picture of what is happening right now. The president has signed the execution order. The execution order has come to the public prosecutor's office, and the public prosecutor will call that family, the victim's family, and ask for their consent for the execution. And when the family has given their consent, then a date will be fixed and the execution will happen. This is the process. Now, here, I mean, I and our negotiating team, we are trying to reach the family and to stop them for giving consent. That is the window right we have. Right. Then we will restart the negotiations. The negotiations fell off in July. I mean, in July, I've already met the key members of the family, and the negotiations were proceeding very good. So, and also, the negotiations are not about blood money. People have to understand that very clearly. The family does not forgive for the money. It is seeking forgiveness. So the negotiating team is asking the family for forgiveness. Once the forgiveness is agreed to give forgiveness, on the sidelines, the negotiating sheikhs will talk about the blood money and all those things. So we have not reached to that level.
All right. Thank you firstly for clarifying that, because a lot is being spoken on that. Forgiveness is what you're seeking. I'd also like to understand from you, this means that as far as legal remedies and options on that front are concerned, cannot really be leveraged at this point. It is really about the family giving forgiveness.
Yes, that is the only, I mean, we have exhausted all the legal options, everything, and now the point, everything lies with the family. And I don't know how we could influence the family, what are the factors. It is only pleading. See, I'll tell you something, the Yemeni culture is a very tribal culture, and when you speak something, it goes to their heart actually. They're very kind people. So if at all you can speak to their heart, they will be able to forgive. Once a forgiveness is achieved, then as per the Sharia law and all the norms of the country, then there will be blood money decided. But then, I mean, now the time is to speak to the family and asking them not to consent for the execution.
Right. And as much as the Indian government has said that they are extending every possible help, can you update our viewers to how is that happening and your communication with the MEA?
See, I had been in communication with the MEA since 2017. I had met General V.K. Singh twice. I had met Honorable Minister Arjun, Minister Muralidharan twice. And I had been in this case since 2017, since the day it started. So the government, and you have to understand, the Nimisha is alive because of the government of India. People have to understand this. So the government will not get involved because of the nature of the crime, but the government has provided all support, 100% support for this case. Number one, the letter that was given by the government for Nimisha to be brought to the due legal process is why she has been brought to the due legal process. In 2017, it was the height of the civil war. There was nothing, but still the Ansar Allah government, the Al-Houthi government honored our letter and brought her from Al-Baida to Sana'a for her to face to go through the legal process. Number one. Number two, in May, the government of India gave another letter asking for time for us to negotiate the blood money negotiation, to pursue the blood money negotiation. Usually in the president office, this paper stays for only 1 month. So we had given a letter in May, and they waited until December so that we could reach a settlement. And as you all know, people would know, the blood money, the negotiations for seeking forgiveness was going very well until July, until 1st of August. Then it fell off because the council, the Action Council did not. The Action Council did not make the second payment for the pre-negotiation, not blood money. We haven't come to the place of blood money, but for the process of negotiation, we agreed for $40,000. They paid $20,000, and they did not pay the second $20,000. That is where everything is stopped. And our lawyer, the Indian embassy appointed lawyer, is in touch with the government of India. There is no issues, and he had been giving all the reports to the government of India. This all fell off because this Save Nimisha Council stopped their payments.
Can you detail that further? Because a lot has been spoken in public domain about how the payments had gone back and forth. And you're saying that the government has extended every possible help. Also, with the way the negotiations are going with Mahdi's family, do you see a ray of hope that they will forgive Nimisha Priya?
It is a big, I mean, you are just asking the end thing. So that is still a long way to go. So let me put it in a different way. Imagine somebody comes and kills somebody in my family, okay? And then I graciously accept to talk to that family. And 4 meetings happen. Right. Then the other party does not show up. How would you feel? That is what exactly happened in our... We had good negotiations going on, and we didn't show up. And we lost that trust because the money that the role of the Action Council is nothing. They have to collect money, and that is only the primary role of them. So yes. And it was agreed through the government of India that they will pay $40,000 for funding the process of pre-negotiation. The pre-negotiation achieved the things that it was almost going to achieve everything, but half the way they stopped funding, and then we could not continue the pre-negotiations. That is what happened.